Well, I hear crickets, so that's a good thing, right? Where does this exit lead? Oh, I fell. Can I please... Aha! Very, very tricky. Alright, now we know where we are. We're back in the cemetery. Very sneaky, these Nosferatu. Alright, well, I guess our next task is to return to Isaac. I think Isaac wanted to know about the death of the Shimise or whatever however you say it. So I'll report that information to him. Maybe check in on LaCroix. And then also I think I want to drop by Tung and see what the CD is all about. How many experience? Not that many experience points right now. Cool. You know, I might as well stop off here and do a little bit of trading. I don't have very good haggle, which is why the prices are pretty prohibitive for me, but it should be okay. I just think I'd like a few more shotgun shells to be on the safe side. And maybe some 9mm. How much is that going to cost me? Not much at all, really.
All food should have like a creamy center and a colorful candy
shotgun
shell,
shells.
and their commercial should have like
that's enough for now, I think.
Or giraffe.
Probably. One more just for a good measure. Alrighty. And then what I'd like to do is sell you some stuff too, I think. Specifically this fancy ring. And I don't need this much morphine, I think. Here, that's enough. And was there something else I could sell? I don't think so. I think that's good. Alright, very good. So we've reloaded on ammunition. And we've sold a few items. And we're going to keep on heading down towards Isaac and let him know what's up. I think in order to convince this guy here to give up his script, the screenwriter, I'm going to have to probably have some persuasion points or something. Which, I mean, I don't really want to invest in that right now. Hey buddy, why are you always facing this weird direction? You know, you're looking at this bonsai tree, or whatever this is?
Evening.
Kingsway, I killed a dude there.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while.
What's a little while mean?
For you, then.
I'll stop by later to pick it up. So hang on, my quest log, let's take a look at that. I don't know what a little while means. Should I just leave and come back? Let's see if a little while has passed already.
Evening.
About the gift?
Here. And thanks again for your help earlier.
What the hell is that?
And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
If I had waited longer, would he have given me a larger sum of money or a different prize? I don't know. Thanks for the gift. I'll decide when the time comes. Take care, bud. So we got a whole bunch of money, which is good. Really? We have leet money. $1,337. How about that? How about that? That's how much to... That's just warms my heart. Cool. And what do we have in terms of experience? They didn't give me experience points. So what's left to do here? I should go back to Hollywood, or downtown rather. Check in my email and talk to LaCroix. And then we'll head to Chinatown, I guess. Hello. Nothing ever came of that Samantha chick. I mean, the only thing that happened is I lost a Masquerade point, which I got back. But there doesn't otherwise seem to have been any consequences. Maybe she'll show up again later.
Hop in.
Sure, why not? We are going downtown. We'll visit our... see this statue, I saw it in the Flesh Mansion. And here it is again. Maybe the prince is in cahoots with the Sabbat. Hey, buddy.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let you go see him right now. Sorry.
But I really need to talk to him.
Mr. LaCroix was real specific. Maybe if you come back later, he'll calm down. He seems to be all tore up about that sarcophagus that got stolen from a museum. Must be a real history lover.
You know, I saw a lot of your security guard colleagues killed down in a sewer. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Not supposed to open the doors for anyone. Sorry there, Chief.
As you like, dude. I'm not really... If the guy doesn't want to see me, the guy doesn't want to see me. It's fine. I got things to do. So which way is my place? This way. Does this guy have any new inventory? I don't know if these dealers get new inventory in general.
Partner!
Let's see the merchandise, please. He's got a lot of the stuff that I sold him already. But it looks like a lot of the same inventory as before. Unless I wanted the fire axe, but I don't really want the fire axe, as my melee abilities aren't really sufficient to make best use of it. So let's head on down to my place. This place seems relatively unchanged from the last time that I was here. And my place is here. The place with the blood spatter on the front door. Very inviting. But, how dare you? Level 4, please. The sound is coming from one very specific location. Anything going on here while I was out? Any unwelcome visitors, perhaps? I don't even remember what's here, if there's anything interesting besides just my computer. Well, let's check the computer anyway. Email. 1 repaid favors. We haven't been back to check on Mercurio. Maybe we'll do that. So we could go back to Santa Monica, check on Mercurio, and check on Tongue. Business in Hollywood from LaCroix. I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I made an offer, but they don't want to accept his offer. I guess he wants to buy the place. There's a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton who's going to be writing an article about their restaurant very soon. Please intercept him there and make sure the review is unfavorable. SL. Okay. So I'm going to interfere in a food review, apparently. That's a mission in this game. Cool. So I guess we're going to Hollywood again at some point. The cost from a friend. The cost of an attack is often paid later. So I don't know who I attacked. I attacked a whole bunch of people. I attacked a gargoyle. I attacked a chemise. I guess I'm going to have to pay for that later. What's this? First network hub. Oh, this is from Mitnick. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica. It's in an old place called Megahurtz Computing. Oh, I've been wondering when I would go there. I'll send another email with the recon. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the ShrekNet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. So we are gonna go to a folder, net security, and run a command called ShrekNet, and the password is Gil Bates. Gil Bates. Megahertz computing. I know where it is, more or less. I'm gonna go into the back. I'm leaving you a key for the door in your mailbox. This one should be easy. My mailbox here? Or my mailbox somewhere else? 6. Prince is promoting you. What does that mean? Gary at ShrekNet. Did some spring cleaning today, came across something that might tickle you. A kid used to live here, had an unhealthy crush on everyone. I'm sorry, this whole thing is getting stretched. A kid used to live here, had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Vorman. Is he talking about tongue? I've got Dust in the Shell, so if you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me, I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Put the videotape in your mailbox and I'll deliver it to your... What the fuck kind of mission is this? So I need to find a copy of Tap Hotel, which Gary wants. It's a movie that he was in, so he wants to watch it. He doesn't have a copy. And he's proposing to give me a poster of Jeanette in exchange for a tape. Okay. Later, bud. I need to figure out... There's been several references to my mailbox. I need to figure out which mailbox we're talking about here. I don't think there's a mailbox here, is there? Right, there's... I don't see like a slot or anything anywhere. So maybe it's on the ground floor? That's where you'd expect it to be. Right? Alright, let's go... 4. Well, we got the card. That's good. I can't open up any of these other ones, can I? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well... So we have a reason, we have a couple of reasons to go back to Santa Monica, I guess. Let's go back to Santa Monica. I guess I have to go back to that cab. And then there's a mission to go to Hollywood and mess with a food review. What a weird mission. Let's start with Santa Monica.
Going somewhere?
Santa Monica.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Alright, so a couple things we need to do. First, let's go straight to Megahertz Computing, which I believe is around this area. down this way. Yep. Let's save. Because we haven't done that in a little while. And let's see what we have here. It is a combat zone. There's nothing showing up on my discovery meter. We could go through that vent in there. But I like to explore a bit first. Just to see what's out here, you know? Doesn't seem like there's much in this room. Maybe that vent would get me through without lockpicking. I need to... so I could either go through the vent, I assume, or pick the lock. I mean, we'll try the vent path first. And then, if necessary, we'll use a blood buff to pick the lock. I think that'll work. I think if I use blood buff, it gets me enough dexterity to get the lockpick score up. And hopefully it can solve a lockpick strength of 8. It's 8 from both sides. Why would I turn off the power, I guess? What would that accomplish exactly? I don't know, well, let's do it. Or, well, I guess we're turning on the power. Alright, the door's still locked. Well, of course, I mean, why wouldn't it still be locked? I can hear his footsteps. Hey, hang on. Let me back up. Alright. I can hear footsteps somewhere, but the detection chance is still 0. So, that's good. Ugh, these doors. So what did turning on the power accomplish? I'm not sure. Oh, the computer works now. That's what that accomplished. Net security. Gil Bates. And Shrek Net. Very good. I'll email you the instructions for the next one. To go back someplace and get an email. Alright, well that's done. Is that it? It's pretty easy. Nothing to it. I wonder if somebody's going to confront me about this later. So let's go back to my spot and check the email for whatever. I mean, I assume my email there still works, right? And assuming that it does still work over there, maybe he'll tell me where the next spot is for more hacking. What does this say? No, it's that same thing that we saw before. My computer's not here anymore. Which makes sense, I suppose. So that means I have to go back to downtown in order to check my email. Alright, well then. Let's head over to Mercurio's place, because he had something for me, apparently. Not gonna clean up that blood, dude? Hey, buddy, you're just gonna leave all this blood here and on your couch.
Picked up a Spaz 15 this morning. Cleaned, oiled, and just waiting to put a hole through something. You interested?
Certainly. It's an automatic shotgun. I mean, I love the sound of it. How much does it cost? I can afford that. Buy, please. And then it's a different kind of ammunition than the other one, which sucks. So I need to buy all new ammo that's different from the regular shotgun ammo. They're both 12 gauge, I assume. Unless this is not 12 gauge. They're both 12 gauge. Why the hell do I have to buy different ammo pools? I'm not happy about that at all. Whatever. Well, I mean, let's fill up. If it's an auto shotty, That means it's going to cost a lot of ammunition to run. So let's leave ourselves with 500 bucks or so. We have lots of ammunition now. We got 96 rounds. So that should be good. That should last us for a good long while. What else is going on, dude?
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Need some equipment? Nope.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Nothing right now, buddy. So I guess I have to come back to him if I want to buy more of the ammunition, or to a more advanced vendor. So now that I've invested in that, I really do want to what's it called? Invest in firearms as well. Was there something else I needed to do here? That's right, Tongue. Where is he at? Down this way. I think he's down this way. At least the last time I saw him, he was hanging out in that tank. He's still there. Hey, buddy.
What do you need?
What's the deal with you and Therese Vorman?
That was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Did you know that they were the same person?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
It sounded a lot more vicious.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens. Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Gamarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
You don't want it?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom. Like what?
Later, dude. I mean, I have a CD with your name on it. What is it for? What does it say here? Galaxy Mix Test CD? Whatever. I thought maybe we'd have more dialogue options, but apparently not. So once again, I could try these again. I mean, I suppose we could try again to see if things seem less wonky at the blood bank than they previously were. I feel like I've been spending way too much time at the blood bank, to be honest with you.